Life is not always going to be everything you want it to be. Sometimes it's going to be really, really difficult. But to survive through those windows is to win.
I'm Marcus Whitney, and this is Create and Orchestrate.
I just had a great hour-long sit-down with a friend of mine, new friend of mine, and he was commenting on how he saw me 7 months ago and how in that window of time, I seemed like I barely had energy for him and I was just trying to get through it, and how now I've got all this energy and I'm a bolder, stronger version of myself. He kind of asked me, what was that, what was the change? And I immediately started, he was talking about physical presence, and I immediately went into, well, I changed my diet, I started, eating better, I dropped 20 plus pounds, boom, boom, boom. I started thinking about those things. But I started thinking about what it was like 7 months ago. And the reality was, I was actually going through some pretty serious things in my family 7 months ago. Things were much harder at Jumpstart 7 months ago. We didn't have the whole team kind of built out 7 months ago. There were some real questions about what was going to happen on the soccer side of things 7 months ago. 7 months ago was just harder. It was like everything was harder. And so when he met me 7 months ago, I wasn't thriving. I was just trying to make it through the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I woke up that day, I had the meeting, I showed up for the meeting, I survived the meeting, I made it through, and his observation was right. But what I basically told him was, I said, look, yeah, I have done things, and yeah, the team is bigger and stronger now, and things at the house are better, and I'm eating better, and all this other kind of stuff. But there are gonna be times in our life when all we have to do is just survive. That's it. Like, you can't always be expected to thrive. There's gonna be bad stuff that's gonna happen. There's gonna be things that are gonna happen to you physically, emotionally, financially, and they're gonna knock you on your ass. And the only thing you're gonna be able to do in that moment is survive. That's it. But to survive through those windows is to win. That's to live to the next day and be able to get back to that point physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, where you can thrive. You're not always gonna be there. So when you don't have those things, you better be thriving, because there are gonna be those windows where the only thing you can do is to survive. Don't ever be ashamed of those windows where you had to survive. That's where you got stronger. Right? That's where you got stronger. Don't ever let anyone kind of put you in a box where they say, oh man, back here you were like this, and here, I was stronger 7 months ago. Now I got less on my back. I got a better team now. Yeah, I'm financially in a better situation. Yeah, I'm physically better because I'm eating better. But I was stronger because I was dealing with more shit then. And I still woke up the next day. And I still got the work done. And I made it to today. Don't ever knock those windows where you got to survive, man. That's where you get strong. Always respect those windows. Survival is important.